Yo, test it then. It's yours truly, Madness KMA, and I'm back once again with another exclusive Garage Report. So as the episodes in the series grow from strength to strength, and I do give thanks to all those that's riding with me, the early subscribers from the very beginning till now, and the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Pirate Chronicles series channel is the multimedia platform presented by myself, Madness KMA, and of course the show that's taking over now, and everyone is paying attention. Apparently this is the great feedback that I'm receiving, and I give thanks. For those on my other platforms, you need to get over to here on YouTube where it really matters and get those numbers up to get the algorithm popping. Leave a comment down below. People, so many people still say the same things. I saw the episode, love it, blah blah blah, ABC. It's as simple as that. Leave a comment down below to help the algorithm, and share out the videos on your Facebook and that sort of thing. Feel no way, help a brother out as we try to reshape and reform the UK garage industry, to let you know about the real foundational history when I give you the full wide library right here. It's like the encyclopedia for UK garage. We got it covered with the facts, not fiction. So as well as the new generation of garage producers, I like to highlight, of course, the foundation members, to label them with a Garage Hall of Famer title, which they well and truly deserve right here from the foundation levels of what they did for those, whoever they are, that's given an outstanding contribution. My list is huge of who I have to present each week, so there's no stopping it as we keep pushing it forward to show you as a general reminder of some of the great music that shaped the industry, with the core fundamentals of all of the stuff that I keep speaking about that we miss in today's world of UK garage. So today we have a foundation garage producer that hails from Northwest London, and with an exclusive sound that he developed with full vocals that again created his own lane, that created big underground smashes and overground as well. And we received those promos of his very first big tune. But you know what? It deserves the voiceover. Now don't go anywhere. Make sure you do not skip. Stay right through to the end, because I've chosen some really amazing music productions from this particular person, who once we go into the voiceover, you will say, oh yes, I remember. How could you forget? And of course, right here on the main platform, make sure you like, subscribe, comment and share. Let's press the like button before I go even further. Nice one. Now it's time for that all-important voiceover.
Voiceover. White Tribe. Garage Report voiceover. White Tribe is the name adopted when he transitioned from being a DJ to the music producer. After spending years DJing, he noticed that many DJs gained an edge by releasing their own music. So he decided to try his hand at music production. The name White Tribe pays homage to his Yoruba heritage, as he was born in the UK to Nigerian parents from the Yoruba tribe. Over time, he collaborated with various singers on tracks. Sometimes used different names like Restless Natives due to the copyright issues, but creating music wasn't enough. He needed a label to get his work out there. White Tribe grew up in Northwest London, specifically in the vibrant areas of Willesden and Harlesden, surrounded by Afro-Caribbean and African communities. Harlesden in particular was a hub for reggae artists, recording studios and record shops. Inspired by the Northwest 10 postal code, he named his label Northwest 10 Records. With a label and name, he was ready to dive into music production. Although he was born in Hackney, East London, his parents moved to Nigeria when he was only 7. He returned back to the UK at 21 and settled in the notorious Stonebridge estate, continuing his music journey. The label's first release was in August 1995 with Mercy, a house track featuring Daps. Over time, Northwest 10 Records grew, producing deep house and underground tracks. By late 1996, he set up a studio in Deptford, South East London, where he worked with a sound engineer named Vanguard, whose musical background complemented his. Around this time, a new sound was emerging, like Gunman, 187, Lockdown, and My Desire by Amira, Dream Team were making waves. He decided to explore his new direction, which would eventually become his sound in UK garage. Sometimes called speed garage for his faster BPM, the genre evolved into what is now known as UKG, defined by the distinct drum patterns and pitched up vocals. Though unconventional, the sound caught up with the youth, of the time, especially the darker tracks with deep bass lines. He produced several tracks during this era but held off on releasing them until he completed Baby, and the rest was history. His heavy hitters notable tracks was Baby, You Bring Me Up, I Wanna Know, Over You, Enough Is Enough with Elizabeth Troy, Favorite Girl, the Calcutta EP, Party All Night, Gangster FM, Durex, and the list goes on with remixes, The Fog, Been a Long Time, Gabriel, When a Woman Loves a Man, Eternal, Damage, Colour Girl, Spirit Walker, Colours, and more.
Welcome back to the programme. It's yours truly, Madness KMA. Spell it correct, don't get it twisted. The MADDNESS KMA, because people's hitting me up in my DMs and saying Madness with the 1D. Who is that? You're talking about the group? No, it's me. MADDNESS. Get it right. Come on. Right, so we're back on the other side with the Madify section, which is my chosen 4 from that production of Y Tribe. Y Tribe is an amazing producer who gave us vocal tracks like Enough Is Enough from Elizabeth Troy before MJ Cole used her vocal skills with Crazy Love and Sincere and those big tunes there. So today we spoke about in the voiceover his first track, which was cemented his future within the UK garage boundaries, and he broke those with full vocal tracks. And one of those tracks that started it off with the movement on Northwest Records, and I had it on a white label and I didn't know who it was from, and when I had this one sent to me, I said, oh my days, 2-step of the highest level in his own rights, in his own lane. Entry number 1 on today's program goes as follows: You Bring Me Up, Baby, the 2-step mix, not the 4/4, which was also a banger on that vinyl.
There was a barbershop in Kensal Rise called G's Barbershop, for those who lived in Northwest London at the time. And G was a spot where everyone hooked up, met up and left and went wherever you did. And I kind of looked at the crowd that used to come there as a bad boy kind of crowd. So when we were making it, and I had all these people in my mind, and the kind of baseline kind of people, they were those kind of people you could, certain man. So yeah, when we finished it, I said, nah, this is Kensal Rise mix. So it was called that. And if you notice, it was more like a dub, but it was trying to emulate, I can't remember what was that at the time. Seriously, Tough Jam they were the key guys at the time to emulate. So that you could hear a bit of Tough Jam and a bit of, so, because at the end of the day, we were just trying to fit in. And all you do back then was listen to the platters that matter and try and emulate and be like them or be as good as or better. But anyway, that was Kensal Rise mix, and there's so many other mixes of that tune. So yeah, that's that.
You bring me up when I'm down.
feel. Yes, because there was two-step of his era, and we already know that already, right? But when he came along with this tune, it had a statement to it. Full vocals, and was like, who's the vocalist? Who's the producer? Who is White Tribe? As his journey progressed from that one alone, and then you had the other mixes, and sometimes I used to play both mixes in the same show on the radio, and in the clubland you might more so play the 4/4 mix, but you see the vocal two-step mix as well, that can mash up many venues back in those days. And remember what I've always said, we didn't always have to have a bassline banger. It was vocal tunes like that that used to set the precedence for a dance, intros or mixing it in, boom, 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 boom. Come on, man, you gotta know what you're doing out here, and today should still be played on the main stage. So entry number 2 on today's program from White Tribe, and there's so much in the catalogue, but you know, I always choose about 4 tracks of my favourites, of the heavy hitters. And there will be a follow-up interview, because I'm going to be launching very soon something that I'm calling Podcast Chronicles. So the Podcast Chronicles is going to go deep inside the history, where I've featured these artists within the Garage Report. But the Podchron will basically have the in-depth one-on-one interviews in conversation, where these producers will talk the things. They're not holding back no information, and the good and the bad, highs and lows of their career path. You would only get that right here on Pirate Chronicles. So I urge you, click the subscribe button, hit the like button now to make sure we keep rising. Because when Podchron, aka Podcast Chronicles, hits, you're going to want to be part of that, and we will bust, guaranteed. Again, if you want to be someone that wants to sponsor the network, do get in contact with me and let me know what you can bring to the table and how I can help promote you or your products, merchandise, equipment. Very much needed to help us push forward. So entry number 2 again is another one that I loved soon as I heard it, and it was Present versus White Tribe with a track called I'll Get Over You, and the musicality again of this is superb. Entry number 2 on today's program.
There's this one, Present versus White Tribe, I'll Get Over You. I think it had two or three mixes. Was a big favourite of the Pirates back then. Someone came with the vocals for us and said, look, can you do something for us? Can you do something with this for us? And I said, okay, look, well, the guy wasn't English. I think he was Italian, so his English wasn't very good. So I didn't understand. I always thought he said present, but I think present is something else. But look, we had a really crazy laugh about it in the end in the studio. But look, it went out with the label copy gone. It's called Present versus White Tribe. So
You can't get over that type of sound, but it seems like main stage DJs have forgotten about the real core essence, the fundamentals that set the precedence. And he definitely had the underground and overground potential that could carry the sound for UK Garage in his own lane. Ali White Tribe, you are a bad man. Oh my days. So I spoke a lot in the voiceover part about his vocal era and what he did with developing music and taking it to the next level. And definitely with this one, again, took it to that next level. And it was originally a David Hollister vocal that he used and then had to repackage it, maybe because of copyright infringement, but he had to repackage it with the vocals of a group called Mankind, which came afterwards. Did you know that? Because the original vocal was a sampled vocal taken from David Hollister and DHL. You see how they done that? But in the interview in Podcast Chronicles coming very soon on this channel only, I will be doing an interview and sitting down and talking with White Tribe, who hasn't spoken to anybody, and will be speaking to Madness KMA on the Garage Report. Some more music to follow, more insight, and so much history again with White Tribe. Check this out on entry number 3, and it's definitely a female girly garage favorite, definitely, and the guys love it too. But this one is the original sampled vocal, White Tribe, Favorite Girl.
What's wrong with your shitty ass? You're waking me up early in the morning, still yawning. Don't you know I need to have sleep? So why the hell you keep on paging me? I told you once before, I'm gonna say it once again, don't you call no more. My girl is lying next to me. Do you think this is a game? Why you testing me? You keep on stressing me. You keep calling me all night long, just not for me. Interrupting, can't you see? Can't you see? I'm with my favorite girl. What's that shit you want? Talking about my baby's mom. Can't do that, girl. In my arms. I saw you around my way, riding by my crib just the other day. The order of protection was restraining me. I couldn't take the chance of someone naming me. You try to frame me to leave me alone, calling me and hanging up his wifey's home. How'd you get my number in the first place? That shit ain't even listed under my name. You call me and you tell me that you want me and you need me, cause you know me and I can't see how I can be. You can't see. I keep thinking that she can never be my wife.
big UK garage anthems. How many compilations was it on? How many times have you heard that throughout your timeline of UK garage? When you was in the dances from back then, we could play gal tune like that and it worked. Entourage is who? Ladies first, come on, come on. So the fourth and final entrance on today's Garage Report episode right here. Leave your comments down below of your favourites that have been played. And I give respect to those that's been putting long comments because it's thought out information that they want to contribute to the channel. And I really appreciate it. So entry number 4 is undoubtedly one of his biggest ever projects, songs, tracks, whatever you want to call it. But I'm saying this. When I was on, I think it was Flex FM, big up the Flex FM crew. I did a all-time top 40 voted from the public that, you know, emailed me, sent me DMs about who should I have in the favorite top 20, top 40. And I basically constructed it together. And this one was definitely in the top 20 of the greatest garage tunes of all time. And I mentioned it before MJ Cole had Sincere and Crazy Love. White Tribe joined forces with Elizabeth Troy to produce a song of a lifetime. I've used bold statements, but you know what I mean. One of the greatest garage tunes of all time, hands down. Let's go again from the top, man. This entry number 4, White Tribe, Elizabeth Troy, Enough is Enough. Enough is enough. Back on the other side, and I tell you what, the Modify section gets the UKG senses tingling. Right here on the Garage Report, you will only gain the facts, not fiction, about the real library, how wide it is. The music catalogue that should never die, never die. And that's one of them again that you will hear on main stage today in festivals and the small clubs that are still going on in the UK. But an amazing piece of work, man, amazing piece of work. And the remix as well was just as good. But this one here for me is always the main mix that just set the precedence. And of course, you've seen the video as well. And I didn't even know after all these years that there was a video from this. We give you everything that you need to know about the UK garage music industry, and more will follow when I go in depth in the podcast Chronicles podcast, which is going to be coming soon with exclusive interviews from some of the best in the business that's never actually given interviews in well over 20 something years. And they will be speaking their truth and their history and their journey in the UK garage business. So that leads me right to the last segment of the show today. Ali Y Tribe is one of the best when it comes to musical skill set and how he produced his own record label with some of the greatest UK garage tracks to date, which is why on the Garage Report, I label him as a Garage Hall of Famer. Yes, yes. Make some noise, make some noise. We'll be back next week with some more from the Garage Report, and there is a big one coming again next week. In fact, all of them are big because these are the foundation levels, and the foundation must be celebrated to where it is today. This is yours truly, Madness KMO, signing out on the Garage Report. Until next week, like, subscribe, comment and share. Hit the button. Share the videos out on your platforms, Facebook, in the groups, all of that stuff, on your WhatsApp groups. Let them know Garage Report is here, hosted by yours truly, Madness KMA, on the Garage Report Pirate Chronicles series channel. I'm out.